All right, this is Jim Kohler, driver of the Avenger, 2003 World Freestyle Champ. We're back here. It's 2004. This is Sam Boyd Stadium, Las Vegas. I'm out looking for drivers, giving you a behind-the-scenes look at what drivers are going through. I'm gonna psych a few out. I'm gonna congratulate a few. I'm gonna have a good time with this. We're gonna get you to see what they're thinking, what I'm thinking, what's gonna happen, what they think's gonna happen. It's gonna be awesome! This is Kathy Winston, driver Suzuki. Kathy,
Suzuki rolls.
We might as well bring them now.
what's going through your head now that you're...
Definitely getting excited now, getting fired up. We've been waiting a long time for this. It's been a long week, a lot of hours, and we're ready now.
So like you were telling me a little story about one of your friends said, well, you're going to have a little bit of time off after the World Finals because they get a little bit of break, you know, it kind of ends the season here. She kind of gave you a little bit of advice. What kind of advice did she give you?
Yeah, she said, remember, you don't get to drive anything for a few months now. This is the last time you get to wreck something. Go big.
So I think Kathy's ready. I've been psyching her up the whole time, and every time I walk by her pits, I get her psyched up. So I think she's ready. She's gonna tear it up out there. You watch. I'll tell you what, me and Kathy going head to head a lot of times, and I'll tell you what, she makes you run for your darn money. I'll tell you that. But I looked at the bracket sheet, and I don't really see us meeting together. It said Jimmy Cretin I'm after. That's who I'm after.
What's your comment?
I get Dennis first round. I hope he's not too nervous. I'll try not to hurt him too bad, but I'm going to try to definitely beat him.
See, me and Kathy had the qualifying bug last night where we had a little bit of problems on the qualifying pass, and we both ended up with bad times, and it just worked out to our disadvantage and to the other driver's advantage. So now they got to deal with us, and hopefully we rock it out.
You know what? We got that all the way last night.
That's right.
So we're ready.
Tonight's tonight.
Yeah.
Hey,
we
it all
know what
boils
not
down
to do.
That's right. It all boils down to tonight, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tear it up. This here's David Smith. He drives King Crunch. It's his first year here.
Yeah.
A little wet behind these ears. What are you thinking about that track out there, boy?
I think it's all right. I don't think it's going to be. I mean, it's a big deal, but I don't think it's going to be bad. You just got to nail it.
How'd you end up qualifying? I didn't get to see the time. 10. Well, ain't too bad though. I mean, first year out.
First year. I mean, the track's a little different than what we've ever run
it's a
before,
big,
so you know.
It's definitely a big track.
Yeah.
How about them freestyles? You got your eye on one of those?
Every one of them. You got to hit them all, don't you?
All right, you heard it. He said he's hitting every one.
No, I said you got to.
Oh, you got to. Okay, he's going to try to hit every one.
There you go.
I'll tell
See
you
how
what.
far it makes it into it.
I'll tell you what. Watch out for them big ones, man. Because they're big.
Yeah, they are.
They're really
Definitely.
big. So you think you'll be all right?
I think so.
If you want, I'll drive your truck for you.
No, not a chance.
Okay. I tried. Okay, I tried.
I've seen how yours work. I saw what it looked like when it's new, and I see it now. Ain't no way I'm letting you
He
drive
don't want
mine.
me to wreck it for him. That's fine. I got my own truck to drive and freestyle, but we'll see you out there, man.
All
It'll be
right,
awesome. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
Do you have any advice saying that you're the freestyle champ?
Throttle up. That's all I can tell you. Throttle up. That's what Mr. Tom Mentz over there told me. He says, throttle up.
Oh, yeah?
When in doubt, throttle up.
So you're saying that works?
I didn't say it works. I'm just kidding. That's my advice. Yeah, I'm here with Pablo. Last year you had Digger. You know, that was kind of crazy. Dennis hurt his hand, so you had to be Digger. You took you out of your Blacksmith, and Blacksmith, you've always laid down awesome stuff. This year you're back in Blacksmith. It's going to be different for you out there, or what?
Yeah, actually the truck laid down some pretty good runs last night. Had a little mechanical failure in qualifying on the last round. Kind of bumped me back out of the place where I wanted to be, but I had a pretty good shot at, I don't know, 3 or 4.
Yeah. So now what did you end up with? What was your number?
12.
12. So kind of put you in the
Sandbag, man.
Yeah, kind of put you in the middle field. But see now, you know, that makes good for good fans because now you're racing one of the guys that did qualify fast, and it'll be two fast guys running against each other. So just because you qualified 12, we know you're not a 12 truck. So Pablo here, I know he's no shy guy to those big giant jumps out there. You see any of those jumps that you think are going to be awesome or what?
I'll tell you what, it's one of these tracks that changes round for round. I don't know where they're going to place me in freestyle. It'll all change up, but every one of them out there's got my name on it.
You got any number you look for in freestyle you want to be? You want to be back in the pack?
I want to be 1 or 16. It
1
don't
or
matter.
16? I'll tell you what, well, I think I'm 16 because I won last year, but you never know what's going to happen there. But that's where I think I should be. If you're 1, hey, good luck to you, brother, but that stuff's too big to be hitting first time out. I think somewhere in the middle of the field's a lot better. But I guarantee when you see Pablo rocking out there, he's going to tear it up. Last year I was going for their title. This year they're going for mine. It's all a game for us. We're all going to try as hard as we can. And if I walk out of here a 2-time world champ, I'm going to be ecstatic. My head will probably explode. Everything will be brain matter everywhere. Everybody will be freaking out. I had a great time. And I'll tell you what, Pablo and Tina and his whole team have always helped me through the years, helped me out with everything I needed. And I wish the best of luck to him. I'm a fan just as much as anybody. I want to see a good show. I was disappointed last year when the Gravedigger fell out of the running. I mean, I was excited because then I beat him. But at the same time, I was disappointed because I want to see him do good. I want to see everybody here do good. If I'm going to beat him, I want to beat him because I did better. That's where I want to beat him. We're here with Paul Cone, driver of the Ninja Turtle. Pretty cool truck. Hope it's a hard shell, not a soft shell, because you never know if he's going to land on his lid. We're heading to the pit party. This is where all the fans get to come in, check us out. We're on our way there. Hey, Paul, what do you think about this Vegas? What do you think about that?
I tell you what, it's an honor to be here. It's awesome to, I qualified fourth last night, and just to have my name amongst these guys that I've been, idling for the last 20-some years, it's just unreal. I can't explain the feeling that I have.
Okay, now, you say you qualified fourth. Now, that's pretty impressive for a guy first out, a little wet behind the ears like David Smith over there. I think that's cool and all. He got a nice truck real fast. What I'm asking you is, what do you think about them big old jumps out? We didn't get to qualify for freestyle. This
you
is
must be really nervous about them jumps. You're asking everybody.
He's asking everybody.
Hey, what do y'all think about the jumps? Are you going to do okay on the
Jim,
jump?
they're big.
I really don't want to go out there and stink in front of all these people.
I want to know what Paul's thinking. I want to get into Paul's head so I can psych him out so he can freak out when he gets out there, and I'll show him what freestyle's all about later on. So what are you thinking? Are you thinking them jumps are pretty big? What do you think?
I tell you what, this whole track is big. It's way faster, way bigger jumps than what I'm used to. I'm used to doing small arenas, but there's a lot of truck-eating jumps out there. It's going to take a lot of finesse. So I'm just going to go out there and just start kind of a medium aggressive and work my way into it. And before it's over with, I'm going to drive it right in the ground.
That sounds pretty impressive. I hope you got the stuff to back that one up, boy, because you're messing with some big guns at this show, man. Big guns, and we eat turtles for dinner.
I tell you what, you ain't seen a 10,000-pound turtle go at it yet.
That'd be a good dinner. Me and Tom have a smorgasbord, eh, Tom? That'd be sweet, some turtle soup.
We all know the story of the tortoise and the hare.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll see. At the end of this show, we will see if the turtle does prevail over the hare. We'll go from there.
Turtle power strong, be careful.
My man Tom, this man last year handed me a trophy. He made me proud how he represented me on the stage. This dude is a 5-time world champ, and it's an honor to run with this man. I'll tell you what, I learned so much from seeing what he does, and he does some awesome stuff out there, and it was awesome beating him last year, I'll tell you that. But this year, he's coming back with a vengeance. What's that vengeance gonna be all about, Tom?
I tell you what, I'm just happy as hell to be back here. Man, it's gonna be awesome out there. Competition is definitely stiffer than it's ever been here. You can see that for sure.
I'll tell you that's right, no doubt about that.
In racing alone, and yet to be seen in freestyle, but one thing's for sure, it's gonna be tough. And it's going to come down to metal, machine, and I really believe that it's going to come down to who can drive through their breakage, because everybody's going to have their stuff broken up.
Now, I was talking about breakage. That the drivers mean they're talking about a lot of extra stuff getting put out there, and from what I heard, there ain't going to be no little sissy hits to cool off on. Everything's big. You got one big after another big. You might do a cyclone to do a little rest period, but other than that, there ain't gonna be nothing small.
Go big or go home.
Okay, now we're at the announcement stage where they announce the drivers. We get to go out and hear these fans cheer for us. Over here, Brian, the World Finals racing champ. Same year I won freestyle. Behind him, Chris Bergeron of Brutus. The driver of Brutus.
Next year I will be here.
Did not make the show, but I'll tell you what, ran a little practice lap last night. He wants to be in this show bad. He wants to show us what he's made of. Someday, maybe. Till then, bring it. But back to Brian, my man. This dude rocked it out last year in racing. This year had a little bit of trouble qualifying, as we all did. Racing ain't where it's at anyway, it's the freestyle. What are you looking for in racing, O'Brien? You qualified, what'd you get, 10th, I think it was? 11th. Qualified 11th. This is a guy that's been qualifying in the first two for the last how many years in a row? Had a little bit of trouble, got 11th. He hit one of the turns a little bit, screwed the truck up, maybe jarred his brain, but now he's 11th. Who'd you draw to run?
Medusa first round.
He's got Medusa. Now, Medusa's tough. One of the hot little ladies on the circuit. She's tough, but what do you think? You gonna take her down?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go round by round.
You can go round by round. Now, see, Brian uses that strategy round by round. Last year, he took me out. I don't know if it was first round. First round, he had me. So there you go. Thanks, Brian. Thanks. He took me out. There she is right there. She's got Brian. She should have took him out earlier.
He's from Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota. We're well preserved. He's got a lot of years on me. I don't mean just age either, but experience.
How many of you were here last?
Okay.
But he's the baddest driver. He won last year. He's the world champion. Here's the freestyle champion.
Well, there's the question. He's the world champ. You have him first
You're
round.
gonna pass it to me?
You have him first round.
Just pass it to
What
me.
is your strategy?
I don't have one.
Flip the blonde hair at him and make him crash off the course? Come on, tell me, what is your deal?
I can't. It's a secret. I don't have it.
Oh, she's secretive. That's pretty cool with women. Brian, though, you think round by round you got a pretty good chance of this?
Yeah, the brackets look pretty good. Just take it one round at a time.
Sounds good. I don't want to psych Brian out for racing because I'd like to see him win again. But freestyle, Brian. Quit walking away. I'm trying to psych you out now. Freestyle. What do you think of that stuff out there? There are no little hits. There's no breaks. It's all big. Everything's big. What's going to happen?
Whatever happens, the freestyle happens. Got to get through racing first.
You're supposed to say, I'm going to win it again. That's the key.
You're going to have to earn it.
I'm going to win it again. Well, okay, there's Brian. He's going to tear it up. I'm going to tear it up. Sounds good. I'll tell you what, it's Jimmy Creedon. He's got me first round, buddy.
No, he's got me.
He's going down. He is going down like a house of cards.
Down the track and finishing first.
Yeah, whatever. He can talk that game. I'll tell you what. I've been psyching him all night. I gave him the evil eyes. I gave him the crazy eyes. That boy's going down. I'm telling you right now.
Can you tell he's worried? He's worried.
We're going to take him down. Hey, they're calling me. Psyched! He's psyched. I'm taking him down. Hey, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is a nut.
These are our fans right here, man. These are the fans that come to this pit party.
Jimmy, it's great to see you.
Hey, it's great to be here. It's great to see all these lovely fans out here in Vegas. I'll tell you what. This is going to be the repeat year if there's going to be a repeat year. I'm going to rock this place like nobody's business. So you fans better, like I said, get a seatbelt, lock it down, and hang on. Because I'm going to rock this place!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much sums up what's going on in his mind.
All right, we were just at the stage. It was crazy. Carl was probably supposed to be at the stage, but he don't follow directions very well. So hopefully he don't follow directions and ends up driving his truck out in the desert instead out on that track. But you were doing pretty fast out there in qualifying. What'd you end up with?
Fifth, but I was playing it safe. It kind of hurt me a little bit. My practice times were faster.
Yeah, he had some fast practice times. He was one of the guys to watch. Now this new truck, you only been in it a couple weeks. How's it feeling for you?
Oh, real good. I went through it totally. Me and the crew went totally through it. I got it set up where it's working like pure adrenaline, the truck I've been driving.
You've been driving the pure adrenaline? That's a pretty good truck. I think Frankie's out there driving that one now.
Right.
Tell you what, this man may be the next World Finals racing champ. Or maybe not. It's hard to say. It's up to any 16. He doesn't have me first round, so he's probably got an easy run. If he'd have had me, he'd be down. Oh, he's got Pablo. Now, he ran for Pablo before, so now it's really sketchy. But I'll tell you what, he knows some of Pablo's secrets. He might have a chance. Besides the racing, we think you're a pretty good shot at doing pretty good. The freestyle, though, there ain't no light hits out there, buddy. You ready for this?
Oh, yeah. I think nobody's really counted me in for freestyle. I've kind of been forgotten.
Well, I count all 16 in. But, I don't know what I count them in, too, but I'm counting them.
Like this man right here. I'm going to get a little wild.
You can get a little wild. Last year, he tore up the slot machine. The balloons flew everywhere. This year, you got a signature move you're going to look for?
I'm gonna figure that out when I get there. It's gonna be, the signature's gonna be when you see pieces flying off the truck.
He's not gonna give us a secret, so I'll tell you what, I don't give my secrets either, but I know I'm gonna show these boys what it's all about. Well, now I caught up to Guy Wood out in the pits. He's hiding underneath his nice plush awning. I'll tell you what, Guy, I've had you at a lot of shows during the winter season, some of them Thunder Drags, some of them other ones. You've been tearing it up. Last time you were in Vegas, Mr. 8 points. Last time I was in Vegas with you, I had Mr. 8 points. We both did crappy. Last year, you didn't get to come back. I ended up winning the World Finals, probably because you weren't here to take it from me. This year, you're here to try to take it from me. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm going to try my best. You know, and I've been with you all winter long, and I'll tell you what, we've both been running pretty consistent. You beat me, I'm beating you. I'll tell you what, I mean, we're both good. I hate to say it, but it's true.
Hey, I like that. Huh? I like a man that knows what he's talking about, okay? I'll tell you what about racing? What'd you end up qualifying?
I qualified ninth last night, had some problems with the motor, it was not running right. We tweaked on it last night. We got it right tonight. So I think we'll have some faster passes, you know.
Cool.
And that's what's going to keep going. And I feel pretty good in the racing. Track felt really great. My truck cornered around the corners and just
Really
stuck.
good on the corners?
Yeah, it stuck to the ground.
I didn't get to see you run. I heard it was popping a little bit when you took off. I was strapped in my truck. Now, you got 9th, you said. Who did you end up with first round then?
I got Monster Mud first round.
You got Monster Mud. Bobby Z scaring you a little bit because he scares me.
I got the dog. Well, he kind of scares me too.
Not the driving, just Bobby Z
No.
himself.
His
You know
ears,
what I'm
he's got
saying?
you know what? He says it's a hat. When he takes that hat part off, the ears are still
there.
flopping there, man.
I see that. Well, we're going to catch up with him one of these times too. So you think you're going to do pretty good racing? Hopefully you rock it out in freestyle. I'd like to see that for the Bulldozer fans, but I'll tell you what, there's one tough truck out there I heard, and it's the Avenger. Avenger, man! You got to look out for me! You have to look out for me, Mr. Guywood.
I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. Kohler, my truck is going to have to be taken off that floor in a basket when I get done with it tonight.
There ought to be 16 baskets out there, Mr. Guywood. Mine's going to be the biggest. I'm winning this thing again. So if you want to put it back in the trailer, you can. Friends or not, dude, I'm taking you down.
That's the other way around, brother. I'm taking you down tonight.
Keep dreaming, my man.
No dream here.
Keep dreaming.
No dream.
All right, we're going to find Monster Mud and see if that ear rumor is true. All right, I caught up to a bunch of clowns in the pits. This Blue Thunder, Tony Farrell, let me tell you. All right, they're trying to take me out because they know I'm going to win. They're going to go down. The only way Tony Farrell take me down is if he picks me up now. You're going down, Tony. Hey, on a serious note,
get out of here, boy. Get down.
I'll never be able to ask him any questions. Forget that, Tony Farrell. He's going to crash out. You watch. 2 seconds, he's done. We want to catch Lupe, Monster Mud. Let's catch him. They're going to eat. Last year, my man, you set the mark that I had to beat. You left that El Toro Loco up on top of that hill. It was awesome, dude. I thought you rocked that freestyle. You flipped it, came back, kept going. It was mint.
And we're going to do it again this year.
You're going to do it again this year. Well, I'll tell you what. All I got to do is do one more point on you, and I got you. But I'll tell you what. You rocked it out. It was awesome to see. Before we talk about freestyle, though, racing, what'd you do in qualifying?
Number 7. What'd you do?
Number 7. I did crap. 14, buddy. I doubled you. 7 to 7 is 14. I'll tell you what. We already went through that with this interview.
Right.
Who'd you get first round?
King Crunch.
What do you think about that? What's going to happen?
I think we're going to get him.
That's cool.
I beat him like twice this year.
Sweet.
I don't think he can pull it off again, so.
That dang Tony Farrell, he's going to lose it today.
Yeah. He's broke more parts this year than all of us put
that's
together.
What I'm saying.
You know?
Parts are going to be to his demeaning.
Yeah.
He's going down because of parts. Not because of the crew, but because of the parts. Anyway, Lupe,
hey.
You going to rock out first round? You think you're going to take out King Crunch?
King Crunch?
He was kind of talking smack against you, though. He was saying that.
Oh, really?
Bulls going down, horns are flying. He said all that crap.
He's a
I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him either, though. I'll tell you what. I didn't believe it. Oh, S.A., I know Spanish. You can't talk to me. All right? So anyway, so now that we go to freestyle, this stuff here is a lot bigger than it was last year when we were here. But see, you're a veteran. You rode the big horn. You rode it. You took it over. This year, you know, you got a plan for what you're going to do?
I never have a plan. I just go out there to have fun and try to put you guys away, you know. But
see?
You know, I never did congratulate you for last year.
Thank you.
We're here again.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to up at one point.
That's good.
So
well,
you're
up. I'm going perfect scores.
Oh, really?
Shooting for.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
shooting for perfect. You heard it. I'm shooting for that. I mean, it's going to happen. And I'll tell you what. Lupe did set an awesome mark last year. He did rock it out, and I'll tell you what, as a veteran, he put it on his lid. He made it awesome. He psyched me up for coming out after him, and I'll tell you what, this man here, hats off to him. I hope he does rock. Hope he don't beat me, but I hope he does rock. Cool, man.
So good time.
Good time.
All right.
He lives under my motto, go out there and have fun.
Yeah.
That's why he did good. Not Tony Farrell, go out there and break parts. See, break parts, Tony Farrell. He breaks parts. We got one more guy hidden in the lunch tent. He's hiding. Got a dog food bowl out for him. He's eating some kibble or something. Hey, Kibble, come here. Put down that dog biscuit and that rawhide. Bobby Z, I run with you this summer or over the winter here at Pontiac Silverdome. You did good racing. You did an awesome freestyle. Me and you tied at Pontiac. It was great. What are you going to do tonight that's going to set you above the rest?
I'm going to do the same thing I did in Pontiac. I'm going to do a killer freestyle.
So you're hoping to do same as Pontiac, second place, what you're telling me?
No.
No. Well, that's
First place.
First place, all right. He's confident, can't you tell? Okay.
I'll tell you what, that mutt is one good freestyling
Yeah,
truck
but
there.
it's a mutt. It's not a purebred. You know what I'm saying? You need a purebred dog.
Yeah, you know what you can do with them purebred dogs, don't you?
No. What can we do?
Me neither.
Okay, see? Lost for words, too. Hey, what did you qualify yesterday?
I qualified 8th.
8th. Not bad. Not as good as Lupe, because he was 7th. You got 8th. So who do you draw?
Who do I draw?
Yeah, who got 9th?
I got Bulldozer.
Bulldozer. A bull and a dog. It's kind of scary, man. Bulls are a lot bigger than dogs.
Yeah, but the dogs chase them bulls down and put them where they belong.
You think so, eh? So you think you're going to chase the bull down, take Guy Wood out in the bulldozer, knock him on the ground?
That's what I believe.
You do? You know what he said to us?
What'd
He
he
said
say?
there ain't no way. And he says when you take this hat off, those ears still stay on your head. Is that true?
That's true.
See that? He is a real dog. He might be a mutt, but he's a real dog. I'll tell you what. Best of luck to you, Monster Mutt and Bobby Z. Be safe and rock on, my man.
Great working with you.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. He's cool. Go back and eat that rawhide bone, buddy. All right. I did it. I finally caught up with the man, the myth, the legend, Dennis Anderson in Gravedigger. I'll tell you what. Growing up, started building my monster truck. Said, I want to be just like this man here. I want to rock it. I want to roll it. I want to tear it up. This boy and his camp have been nothing but good to me. Josh, the boys, always take care of Jimmy Kohler and the Avenger. I'll tell you what, he is the fiercest competitor out there to date. He is the man to knock off the pedestal. Last year, I had to go with freestyle because Dennis hurt his hand. Thank God he hurt his hand, gave me a chance to win the freestyle championship, okay? He had to put Pablo in there, and Pablo rocks too, but it took Dennis out. Now, I know this year he's come back, because missing last year had to have been the worst thing in the world, sit up there with a broken hand. Wasn't that bad?
It was bad, man. And I tell you, just like Jimmy said, Jimmy's a wild man. He crashes, he dives, he burns. He loves it, man. He's got the burn and the churn of monster trucks. And he watched me go for a long time, got his truck going. I love this dude. He is wide open. He talks loud when he gets done. He's excited. And he's actually drove my truck. When I busted my hand up, I snapped my finger in half, had a pin in it. Bloody mess. He saw it. He was right there firsthand. I let this dude drive my truck in Philadelphia and take my place while I was at the hospital, and he done a fantastic job. He loved my truck. I told him one day, man, I'm gonna pick him to be on my team. I just want him, once he breaks Avenger all up.
They're wearing me down. He's wearing me down right now.
When I wear him out, I want him to get on my team for a while.
I'll tell you what, and driving that digger was a total awesome experience for me because I got to feel what the toppest of quality trucks actually feels like. You know, I'm independent and everything I'm doing is the best that I can do with what I have. Dennis here's been around so long that he's able to build that fleet. He's got, shoot, you built 19 diggers now, aren't you?
Right.
He's on 19 now. So, I mean, he's had a chance, all the hard knocks and all the bad ideas and the good ideas. He's compulating it all into one crazy monster machine there. So I got to drive one of the baddest diggers, and I'll tell you what, that was a thrill of my life, driving that thing, because it drove totally awesome. I can't even believe I can compete against him with what I got, I'll tell you.
But hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, this is why I love Jimmy. He gets excited. He loves my fans, his fans, monster truck fans, and he treats everybody equal like that, man. And that's where we go in this sport. That takes us a long ways. He drives that thing like a madman out on the track, and he loves the kids, he loves the fans too. He gives me a headache in autograph sessions. He carries on, he takes my trucks, my puff trucks, and he goes, bah, 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 throws them down the table. You can hear his crazy mug down there. He just getting off.
Nobody wants to sit by me. They draw straws, or the rookies have to sit next to me. So Dennis gets under the table. It's safer that way. I don't blame him because I do get a little excited. But I'll tell you what, yesterday qualifying, you guys were rocking out, turning some good times. I think what you end up with second?
Yeah, I got in second.
He got second fastest qualifier. Who'd that put you against? You got Suzuki.
I got Suzuki, yeah.
He's got Suzuki. Now she's tough, but I'll tell you what, this man here's tough. So you're gonna, what's your strategy for racing? What's the plan?
Well, honestly, Kathy, she's tough. I think my equipment's just a little bit faster than hers is. All I got to do is be calm and cool, get that chicane turn straightened out on the first turn that we make, and if I can shoot it down that chicane, I can let a truck run out in front of me 3 or 4 truck lengths, and I can run them down like a dog chasing cars.
I've seen it.
That's my strategy, and I don't want to fly into that turn too fast, too far, because I slide out so long. It seems like it takes me 5 minutes to get around it when you're in the truck. So tonight, man, I just got to be calm and cool and look and see who I'm driving against. And I got to work myself up, so maybe when I get down to that final round, I'm going to let it all hang out. I just don't want to let it hang out too far.
Sounds, and I know he's going to rock and roll in racing. There's no doubt he's going to go rounds. He may take the whole show as far as racing goes, but freestyle. Now, I'm on a high still from last year. I still have that big trophy, even though he wasn't here to try to take it from me last year. This year, I know this man is going to try to knock me down. They all trying to knock me down. I'll tell you what, we done some good shows. I had some good shows for the earlier shows on Speed Channel. I done good during this year. We're on a good momentum. He's had some real good shows. What you can do freestyle, it's going to turn it up.
Well, I'll tell you, like I said,
I hope he tells me, when I know, then I can.
I love Jimmy, and Jimmy done good. And I'll tell you what, man, I got a big glow inside last year when he won, but I ain't gonna have that glow for him this year because I am gonna take the freestyle. I'm telling you, man, I've got me a plan, and I may bobble up, and I might not pull it off. And if I don't, I hope he can stand his own grounds. But as far as I'm concerned right now, I got a really good feeling. I'm going to hit the jackpot here in Vegas. I need a win at the World Finals. You had it last year. I think I'm going to take it this year. And all I can say is may the best man win.
I'm all for that, Dennis. I'll tell you what, may the best man do win, and I'm going for 2 for 2. You give it your best, I'm going to give it my best. These fans, they're the ones that are going to win because they're going to see the greatest show in the world!